Are you on? You're on. Hello, welcome back. I've come up to the Beacons today to have a try and see if I can catch some codling, because I haven't really fished for them this year yet. So it would be nice to get one or two. I don't know if there's been much around. I haven't seen a great deal on social media, but we'll give it a try in any case. I've got two rods with us. First one, I've got squid and caught on there, pulley rigged, clipped down with a rotten bottom on, and that's on the Sonic Black with a Shimano GT Power Aero. Get this one out. I'm staying well back from the side. There's a little bit of a swell running, but it's not too bad. And the wind's due to die down to about 5 or 6 miles an hour later on. So it should, the sea should flatten off a little bit, I think. Right, the second rod, I'm using black lug, plain lead. That's on a pulley rig and it's clipped down. And that's on the Abu Esprit Beachmaster with a Abu C3 Elite reel. So one fixed spool, one multiplier. And we'll get this out. I want to put this just a little bit to the right, so I'm just going to go over the top of that line. And this one's probably not going to be as far out. That'll do it. So I haven't been out much over the past few weeks because of Christmas and being so busy. Right, I'm just going to let that settle. Yeah, I've just been really busy with work and stuff like that. I went out 2 days ago just to fish in the Tyne, just to get out of the house really. And all I caught was a little rockling. What do you know? What do you know? A snotty rockling. So yeah, I haven't blanked, but it's not exactly what I wanted. Right. So I'm hoping today I might get something worth showing you. So I've been full of flu after New Year. It was the 3rd of January. So I've been feeling pretty good for the last few days. So it's nice to be out again and having a try. Right, I'll show you what I've got in here. So my tackle box, black lug, elastic thread. I've got torches in here. I've got a lamp. I've got a flask of hot coffee. And I've got my little bait box here. So I'll show you what's in here. There we go. It's a little heat pack. I was just warming the bait up just to defrost it a little bit. So I've got mussel, I've got bluey, I've got a pack with squid and some cod in there. So that's all just sitting in that bag with a little bit of heat, which I'm going to put in my pocket later on. So yeah, that's it. That's the bait. Let's say black lug as well. Got enough bait there for 3 or 4 hours. I think it's time to get the squid and cod bait in and get that freshened up. See if I got my gear back. Just got to keep it up in the water and try not to let it snag on anything on the way in. Hopefully I can get it over them rocks down there without too much trouble. It's up on the top. Yeah, got it. So that looks pretty washed out. Yeah, we'll get it swapped over. We'll try again. Right, there's a cart bandage on there. I'm not keen on using them, but it was in the bait box from a few sessions ago, so I'm going to use it up. I prefer to use just squid and carp without putting a bandage around it. But it needs to be used, so we'll get it out there. It's got a bit more to the left this time. Just to cover a little bit more ground. I think it might be a bit more rocky over there. I'm not that familiar with the ground here. I just know that it can be quite heavy on gear. But touch wood, so far I've been all right. Just gonna get the slacking off that. That's better. Right, come on, must be time for a fish. Oh, it looks fantastic over there. How amazing is that? That was worth coming out for, just to see that. Right, it's time to change the black lug. I haven't had, well, I had a couple of little nibbles on it, but that was pretty much it. Nothing developed. So we'll get this in. Snagged up again. Let's give it a bit of slack just to make sure that the rotten bottom comes loose. Again, it feels pretty solid. I don't know if it's in rock or if it's in kelp. So I'll just give it a bit of a... That's it. That didn't feel good. Yeah, I've lost a lot. I'll get rigged up again in a fresh bait. I'll bring you back shortly. Right, well, the rotten bottom did its job. I got everything back except for the weight, which was tied onto that 30-pound line, that little slither that you can see hanging on there. So it's just a case of putting a fresh weight on and then getting the bait on it and getting it back out. I actually made some rigs up yesterday. I hate making rigs up, but I made about a dozen up in the house. And it just makes it much easier when you're fishing if the rigs are just there ready just to clip on, especially when it's cold. Right, I'll get this rigged up and we'll get this one back out again. Put the same out, black lug and 2 mussels tied onto there. Just checking that's not over the light bracket on the top. That'll do nicely. I've just put it into the same place. Allow it just drag into wherever it wants to settle. So no luck yet then. Still waiting. So that's Newbiggin Church up that way. And then you've got the power station. And then further up you've got Creswell, heading up towards Amble, places like that. That looked like bites, didn't it? Ah. Nah. Must just be little ones. I'll put that back down. See if the fish followed it and we'll pick it back up again. Right, that sun's just about down over the back of there. So I'm going to get these in, swap the baits over now, just before it goes dark. So I'm guessing by the time I've got both done and out again, it'll be head torch and lamp time. So I'm going to get the Sonic Black in first. I've got a feeling it might be stuck on the rocks. Ah, it's just snapped off. The weight's just hit against something and popped off. Right, so I need to put a new weight onto there. I'll get the other rod in, we'll do it both at the same time. Yeah, this one's coming in okay this time. Right, I'll get this up and then I'll get baited up on both rods. Fresh baits. It's time to start fishing properly. Oh, right, that took ages to bait up there. But I'm all baited up, I've got all the lights and stuff on. I was just making sure that I was safe. So I've got torches on, lamps, everything I need to fish safely. There's also people to the left and the right of us now as well. So it always makes you feel a little bit more secure when there's other people around. So get these out. So that this one is, this is caught squid and bluey on this one. This is on the Sonic. There we go. I don't know if you can see that in the dark, but black and mussel tied down onto there. And I'm going to get that out as well. So I don't think I've used a multiplier on a night time before. We'll see how it goes. Seem to be managing so far, don't I? Perfect. Yeah, so it's pretty dark now. In fact, I need to change the settings on the camera, I think, to the nighttime settings. I'll do that now. I'm going to get the red rod in. That's the one which has the black and mussel on it. And I'm going to change that because that'll have washed out much quicker than the caught squid and bluey. So yeah, I'm going to get this one in and put a fresh bait on it. Right, I've got that up off the bottom, so I should get this in no problem. It feels quite light. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm using a plain lead. Might be not as much resistance on the water. So I'll get this in. I'll get a fresh bait on. Get this one back out, and then we'll do the other rod. Black and mussel on there. I'm going to put this a little bit further to the right this time. And I'm going to put the other one a bit more to the right as well from where it is. Get this out from over here. And I'm going to get this other one in and I'll get her freshened up because, like I say, there's been a couple of little bites on it. There might be a rockling or something lying on it. That can happen quite often. Ah, that's all right. Getting it up. Just got to keep it up as it comes in. So there's nothing on it. I'll get that bait swapped over. And I have had bites on this other rod just as I was baiting back up. It didn't come back, whatever it was. What should do? So that was a proper meaty bait. I just went out. There'd be loads of scent coming off it. I've got a good feeling. Got a good feeling I'm going to get a fish at some point before I finish this session. bites on the red rod. Oh, both rods. Is that on? Yeah, I think it's something on. You'd be careful here. I need to get it up. Oh. Got to get over this big rock over here. I'm to try and get it round with the swell over there. Oh. Yeah, it's coming into the gully. Come on, get you up. About time I had a fish, isn't it? Don't come off. Don't come off. Ha ha ha! Yes. Got one. Ha ha ha! There we go. Ah, a little codling as well. So about time, isn't it? Phew. Not the biggest of fish, but it'll do. Let's keep one eye on that behind it as well. So it's nicely hooked just on the side. Oh, what's that? What's happened there? All right, it's hooked off somebody else as well. So it's been deep hooked and snapped off by the look of it. Let's see if I can get that hook out as well. So somebody's lost this one. So there, look, that's my two hooks. And then that's what's hanging out of its mouth. So we'll see if we can get it. I can see the hook. Right, I managed to get the hook out, but he hasn't survived. That hook, it was a really big chunky hook, and it was stuck in his neck. So that's it there. So yeah, it's not going to survive, so I've just knocked it on the head and I'm going to keep it. Size wise, it is just legal. It's 37. So yeah, it'll do, it'll come home and it'll go in the pan and make a nice bit of dinner for us at some point. So yes, we haven't blanked. Oh, just watching the other rod there. Just making sure there's nothing happening on there. So I'll get that baited back up and I'll get it out and we'll see if we can get another one. A bit movement on that rod there. Thought I saw a bit movement. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Still playing with the bait. Just doesn't feel hooked. Next bite, I'll give it a tug. I think I've got it. So we can get it in. It's up on the top. Yeah, I can see it. As long as it doesn't come off and as long as I get it up over this bit crevice here. Oh, it's not very big, is it? It's just a little one. Still a fish though. Hee hee hee. There we go. Another little codling for the night. Right, so there we go. That's just lipped in the side of its gob. So it should come out pretty easily. Yeah, straight out. There you go. So a little codling number 2. I'll get that one back in. Just going to chuck it over the side over here without going down. I can get over it here. I'll go, I can stand here and I can just chuck it into there, so. Sploosh. So the other rod is baited up. So I just got interrupted with that one really. Well, interrupted. I caught a fish. Are you still on? You're on. Yeah, so this is pretty much baited up and ready to go out. So I'll just finish off that. So that's what I've got. That's going to go out. And then I can get the other one baited straight up with a nice big juicy bait, and we'll have the two last casts into the water. And you never know, I might even get another fish. That would be nice, wouldn't it? For making a hat trick. Clipped up. There we go. Nice big juicy bait. Get that out, and then we can get the other one done as well and get that one out. Right, I'm going to put this one out straight ahead, and then the other one's going to go slightly to the right. So I'll let that settle. I'll get this one baited up as quick as I can and get that back out. Right, I've got this is the one baited up. That's that one there. Well, you can see that big juicy bait. How could a fish resist it? And I'm going to chuck this one a little bit over to the right, so I'm going to go over the top of this line. I'm just going to stand here. And this is the very last cast. And hopefully another fish. Just about to bring these in there. I think this is the end of the session in any case, but I just started getting them bites on the green rod. I have had bites on both, but nothing's hooking up, so we'll see if I can get this. Hopefully it's still there. Oh, snagged. The fish was biting though. I'll just give it a bit of slack. Hopefully the rotten bottom will do its job. Yeah, I can feel the fish touching it. I think what I might do is, yeah, it's pretty fast. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give it a little bit of slack, and then I'm going to get the other rod in, and then we'll have a go at getting that one in, and then that'll be it for the day. So I'll get this in over here. I don't think there's anything on it. No, there's nothing on there, so we'll go all my gear back, and then we'll have a look at that other rod, and then we'll call it a day. Right, so that's that one back. That's pretty washed out. I'll just show you. I don't know if you can see from there, but yeah, it's pretty washed out. So we'll have a look at that other one, see if I can get that loose, and see if there's anything. See if there's anything on it. More importantly, oh, right, it's come loose, but there's no fish there. Right, let me get this in. Oh, I think I've lost the weight. Yeah, I've lost the weight. Yeah, Right, so that's it. Oh, right, that's it, folks. Successful trip. Had 2 codling, nothing massive. Kept one of them. That was the first one. The second one, that went back in. It was nice and healthy. It swam away to fight another day. So yeah, I've really enjoyed myself. It's been nice to be out on the rocks catching codling. It's not even cold. It's a weird weather at the minute. So I'm going to pack up, head up to the car. So I shall say, as always, stay safe out there, tight lines and cheers. Hello, little mouse.